See? A surprising chord. I'm all for surprising chords. I bought over 445s on eBay. Now I'm going through them, cleaning each one, and looking for lost gems. The next one is somebody called Stefan Anderson, or Stefan Anderson? I don't know how to say that. It's a cover of the Beatles' Help. The B-side is written by Stefan Anderson. It's called I Feel Better Now. This is a promo record, not for sale, it warns, on Crazy Horse Records. Help is the plug side, because it has a big star on it. What to expect? Well, who's Stefan Anderson? Stefan Anderson. It could be anything. I imagine this will sound like a cover of a Beatles record. And I Feel Better Now? I don't know. I expect this will be kind of a mid-60s pop, not that different from the Beatles version, but of course not as much fun, because nothing's as much fun as Beatles music. But let's listen to it, and we'll see what Stefan Anderson did with Help and his own song, I Feel Better Now. Maybe it sounds like Neil Young and Crazy Horse. Probably not. Whoa. Wow, I wasn't expecting like an R&B version. This sounds later than 65. Well, 67, 68 maybe? That kind of works. That's pretty cool. That's cool. I like this. Covering the Beatles is tough. It's always tough. It's like covering Bob Dylan. Everybody does it, but it's like you gotta hear the original to understand what's going on. Yeah, it's less noisy and frenetic and desperate than John Lennon's Beatles version. Junior Walker. You can do whatever you want to a Beatles song. You can do all kinds of stuff. That's cool. That's like something Ray Charles would do. Like when he did Eleanor Rigby. This is not as good as Ray Charles' version of Eleanor Rigby, but changing it, putting that little da-dun, dun, da-dun, dun. It's a cool idea. A little lover. The outro breakdown. I think I have to fade this. They're in the fade groove. There they go. That was pretty hip. All right, how about the one that Stefan Anderson wrote himself, I Feel Better Now. Gospel. Speaking of Ray Charles, it's a lot like Drown in My Own Tears. No, it's not. A gentle gospel kind of R&B lament to something. Here's a cool chord. Good. Yeah, this is good. I would say he doesn't need the Beatles. He's got his own good songs. When did this come out? That's the question. What would you guess if you don't know? If you do know, welcome to the video. You're a genius. If you don't know, what would you think? 1968? 67 maybe? If he's super hip, 68 maybe? I wouldn't imagine much after that. Maybe 69? 68. 1968, that's my guess. I love that cheesy Farfisa 60s organ. Yeah, I could put that all over every song. I'd be happy. 1, 2, 3, 4. See? A surprising chord. I'm all for surprising chords. This is awesome. I like the brass. I like the way it's mixed. I like how it's mixed. Like it's thin and fading already. I'm gonna be sorry to see it go. Good job, Stefan Anderson. Well, maybe Stefan Anderson is a super genius legend in some kind of world, but I never heard of him. But I like both of these. They're both going in the keep pile. So now I need to go figure out more about him. Was this a hit? When did this come out? Did Stefan Anderson have more? Did he write more? Because I like the one he wrote. Of course, I like Help too, but let's go see more about him. As it turns out, Stefan Anderson was a Swedish master watchmaker. By day, he crafted master watches, and by night, he recorded soulful Beatles covers with his... Hang on a second. I think this might be a different Stefan Anderson. Okay, here we go. This Stefan Anderson is the one who did the Help single. It was his first single and it came out in 1969. He released several records, either as Stefan Anderson, Stefan with a PH, or Stefan with an F. In the late 70s, he put out some albums and singles with, I guess, his brother, Joe, as the Anderson Brothers. Stefan's output seemed to stop at that point. Too bad. I dig what I've heard. My independence seems to vanish in the haze. But every now and then... Help! I'm gonna sneeze. I like the brass, I like the brass